So one of the things that I really like about CodePen is this ability to tidy it up. So all I have to do is just press tidy, and it actually tidies up the code. It removes out any kind of blank spacing I have and reformats it. And this is really helpful when you've got a lot of stuff there. You want to try to really clean it up. So if I've got a bunch of extra stuff there, and also it does catch these errors as well. So I believe it should output some kind of error here. So when I tidy it up, it does clean that, and I'm not sure why that time it didn't. So most of the time with CodePen, it does pick up these errors. So maybe I have to do a more common error and let it run. And we have that ability to kind of see that we've got the problem here, and gives us the ability to quickly fix that and update that. So definitely one of the good things about using these types of editors, instead of just writing it out in like a notepad or a text pad, writing out the code plain, that you do have the ability to really see the errors and bug fix your code as needed, as well as tidy it up and clean it up. So with the function, so we're going back to the function, so we had the option to either to pass one parameter, or we could pass multiple parameters, and then that would be taken in over here and then calculated out. So if we have something like this, and again it's important to reiterate that we can always pull these values that we've set, so these are going to be globally across all of across the whole JavaScript document, so they're going to be accessible, but whereas the function values are only going to be accessible within the function. So we just want to go through that one more time, that only within the function that we have these values that we're setting. And as well with functions, you might not necessarily need to return a value. Sometimes maybe there's a calculation on its own, and you can even have the output changing here as well. So we could do something like this. Just updating this quickly. We can have something like this where we're passing, change this over to a value of 5. We're just taking in that one value, and we're doing 5 plus a, and we're going to change that to there. So now our function, so we've simplified it a little bit here, and again we could send that one parameter, or we could have multiple parameters and sending that over again. And now maybe we can do something like this. So we can work out full, more complex formulas and calculations right within the function. And we can output, because again, remember that output is going to be accessible within the function. So we're able to output it. So right now, full name doesn't really make a lot of sense here within this setup. But it gives you the idea of what you can use functions for and how dynamic they really can be. So here we're just doing a calculation, and we're returning this numeric value. We're actually outputting a numeric value in inner HTML as opposed to the string value. So quite a lot you can do with functions, and it's definitely worthwhile to play around and just get a good feel for what can be done with functions.